In the mid-14th century, a mysterious illness swept across Europe, leaving devastation in its wake. This was the Black Death, a plague that would kill millions and change the course of history. Originating in Asia, the Black Death spread rapidly along trade routes, carried by infected fleas on rats. By 1347, it reached the Mediterranean ports of Europe. Within 5 years, the plague had claimed up to half of Europe's population, creating a crisis that reshaped social and economic structures for centuries. Victims experienced high fevers, vomiting, and blackened buboes, swollen lymph nodes filled with pus, giving the disease its name. The plague moved through cities and rural areas alike, spreading via close contact and contaminated objects. Its rapid transmission made it nearly impossible to stop. Medieval doctors were baffled by the disease and resorted to ineffective remedies like bloodletting and wearing perfumed masks. With so many dead, labor shortages led to increased wages for survivors and changed the balance of power between peasants and landlords. The Black Death also sparked religious fervor and persecution of minorities, blamed for the plague by superstitious communities. Despite its horrors, the Black Death brought about significant changes in society and laid the groundwork for the Renaissance and modern Europe. The plague spread rapidly through medieval Europe, carried by fleas on rats. It first arrived in Sicily in 1347, reaching England by 1348. Its rapid transmission was due to poor hygiene and close living conditions. Symptoms included fever, chills, vomiting, and buboes, swollen lymph nodes. Victims often died within days of contracting the disease. This rapid onset made it hard to contain the epidemic. The death toll was staggering. Some cities lost up to 2/3 of their population. Entire villages were wiped out, leaving only ruins behind. The social fabric of Europe was torn apart. The economic impact was severe. With so many deaths, there was a shortage of labor. Survivors could demand better wages and working conditions, leading to changes in feudal society. Art and literature from this period reflect the despair and fear of the time. Paintings show skeletons and death, while writers describe the horror of watching loved ones die. Monasteries and hospitals were overwhelmed. Many monks and nuns died caring for the sick. This loss of religious leaders further destabilized communities, already reeling from the plague. The plague recurred periodically over the next 3 centuries. Each outbreak was less severe, but still caused panic and disruption. Fear of the plague shaped daily life and culture. Medical knowledge was limited during the Black Death. Treatments included bloodletting, herbal remedies, and prayer. Some believed it was divine punishment, leading to flagellants whipping themselves. The plague also influenced architecture. Houses were built with higher ceilings and more windows to improve ventilation, reducing the spread of disease. Public health improved gradually. Despite the devastation, the plague led to advances in science and medicine. Physicians began to study the causes of disease more closely, laying the groundwork for modern medical practices. Trade routes were disrupted by the plague. Ports and markets closed, affecting economies worldwide. Recovery took decades, but it also opened new opportunities for trade and exploration. The Black Death also had a profound impact on art. Gothic style emerged, characterized by pointed arches, ribbed vaults, and flying buttresses, reflecting the era's mood of darkness and introspection. In the wake of the plague, governments became more involved in public health. Quarantine laws were enacted, and officials monitored incoming ships and goods to prevent future outbreaks. The plague changed the way people viewed death. Mortuary practices evolved, and funerals became more elaborate. Artworks from the period often depicted memento mori, reminders of mortality. The Black Death also impacted education. Monasteries, which traditionally served as centers of learning, suffered from the loss of monks. Universities gained prominence as new centers of scholarship. Religious institutions faced challenges after the plague. Many questioned why God allowed such suffering. This led to a decline in church authority and the rise of more secular thinking. The Black Death spurred innovation in agriculture. New farming techniques, such as crop rotation and the heavy plow, increased productivity. These changes helped feed the recovering population. Despite the horrors of the Black Death, it catalyzed societal change. Feudalism weakened as serfs gained freedom. Social mobility increased, and the foundation for modern European society was laid. The plague's legacy is felt even today. Modern public health measures, such as vaccination programs and quarantine protocols, have their roots in the lessons learned during this dark period. The Black Death was a turning point in history, marking the end of the Middle Ages and the beginning of the Renaissance. It reshaped the world and continues to influence our understanding of pandemics. Today, historians and scientists study the Black Death to understand how pandemics spread and how societies can better prepare for future outbreaks. The lessons of the past guide us in the present. The Black Death serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of human life and the importance of unity in the face of global crises. It teaches us the value of preparedness and compassion in times of great adversity. As we look back on the Black Death, we must remember its lessons. By studying history, we can better protect ourselves and our communities from the threats that continue to challenge humanity. The Black Death may have killed half of Europe, but it did not conquer the spirit of its people. From the ashes of disaster rose a new world, one shaped by resilience and determination. In the aftermath of the Black Death, labor shortages transformed European society. Workers gained bargaining power, leading to higher wages and improved living conditions, reshaping feudal systems across the continent. The plague also spurred advancements in medicine. Physicians began to emphasize sanitation and quarantine, marking early steps towards modern public health measures, though many superstitions persisted. Art during this period reflects the fear and devastation caused by the plague. Paintings often depicted skeletal figures, known as the danse macabre, symbolizing death's indiscriminate nature, haunting the souls of all. Despite the horrors of the Black Death, it catalyzed cultural shifts and intellectual movements such as the Renaissance. Art, literature, and science flourished as survivors sought new forms of expression and understanding. In its wake, the Black Death reshaped society, economy, and culture. It forced changes in medical practices and public health measures, laying groundwork for modern medicine. Yet, amidst the death and despair, there was resilience and adaptation. People found ways to survive and rebuild, showing the strength of human spirit. The plague also spurred advancements in science and art. Scholars and artists grappled with the meaning of life and death, leading to new expressions and discoveries. Today, outbreaks like Ebola and COVID-19 remind us of the enduring threat of infectious diseases. Understanding the past helps prepare us for future challenges. We must continue to study the Black Death to learn how societies adapt to pandemics. This knowledge is crucial for global health security and preparedness. The legacy of the Black Death lives on in our collective memory and history books. It teaches us about resilience, innovation, and the importance of community. As we reflect on this dark chapter, let us honor those lost, while celebrating the survivors who built a new world out of tragedy. Remembering the Black Death allows us to appreciate the progress made since then. We owe it to our ancestors to never forget their struggles. Let us strive for a world where such devastating pandemics can be prevented or contained, safeguarding humanity's future and well-being. By studying the past and investing in science, we can build a safer, healthier world for generations to come. Let's work together towards this goal. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of history's most profound tragedies. May we all learn and grow from the lessons of the past.